Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Addy here. Sick as hell. Voice is different. Coughing. Losing my voice. I really didn't want to make this with this type of voice, but here we go, I guess. So basically, community transmission came out today. Earlier today, I guess. And it's giving a little bit of information upon the new Supremacy game mode. Or Capital Supremacy. And it gave us a little bit of an image of the interior. I'm unsure if this is the droids or the interior of the clones. But we're gonna go through. We're gonna read this and we're gonna see it. I already read it a little bit, but we're gonna go again and go through it. So let's go. I try to bear with me right now. Command post has been lost, but not the battle. Original Battlefront quote. Alongside the announcement of more content from the Clone Wars coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2 at EA Play 2018, was the confirmation that a new large-scale game mode would also be arriving. We know that this is a topic that many of you have waited patiently to hear more about, and we are incredibly excited to be here today to go in depth with all the details. So basically, it's called Capital Supremacy, and this is basically just a general, quick summary thing. The goal for Capital Supremacy is to win the planetary battle, gain access to the opposing team's capital ship, and destroy it. When you first deploy into a game of Capital Supremacy, you will begin on planet side. From here, you will have to take control of several command posts that are scattered around the planet. Which command post you go after is entirely up to you. Choose carefully because while you are off capturing a command post, the opposing team will also be doing the same. The choice between attack versus defense is one that you and your team are going to have to make. As you capture command posts, your team will gain reinforcements. Once you have the required number, your transport ships will arrive. When this happens, you will have a short amount of time to make your way to the transports. After boarding the transports, your team will begin the assault upon the opposing team's capital ship. From here, you will have to set multiple time charges across the ship. Should you be successful in destroying the capital ship, the game will end and your team will be designated as the winners. See here. If you make it to the enemy capital ship but fail to destroy it, the battle will return to the surface of the planet where you repeat the process and attempt to capture command posts. From here, you will once again need to gain the necessary reinforcements needed to launch the assault on capital ships. The match ends when a capital ship has been destroyed. So basically, this seems like it's going to be like a long game, depending on the situation. When you capture the objectives, you'll probably get score, and it will count up to a certain amount. And once that certain amount reaches, for the clones, I believe it's maybe it's going to be the LAATs that are going to come in, and you'll have to run to them, hold X to board them. And it is confirmed that there is a cutscene that takes place between the transports and the capital ship, or the capital ships. Basically, it's a cutscene that, like, from the 2015 Death Star DLC. After destroying the Star Destroyer, you use the Rebel transport to board the Death Star. So it's basically the same thing, and then you continue on from there. I believe there's 2 phases that you have to do. It's like Naboo, where you have to capture one of the 2 points, and then you push up to the next one. So it's like pretty much like that. And here's the picture of the of the commando droid inside one of the ships. So you got your jet trooper in the back, your clone trooper here. Seems like it's phase 2. And here's it looks like an open bay. I guess this is the core ship room, the engine core, I guess. And yeah, so let's continue on with the specifics. Capital Supremacy is not like any game mode that's currently available within Star Wars Battlefront 2. It comes with its own rules and gameplay style. In terms of player count, Capital Supremacy will be 20v20. Game mode meaning up to 40 players controlled units at any one time can take part. In addition to this, there will be 12v12 AI controlled units during the planetary phase of the battle. We made the decision to include AI because we wanted to capture the scale of the Clone Wars while not diminishing your odds of playing the iconic heroes. This is similar to how we use AI within Starfighter Assault to add to scale and the feeling of heroism as you cut through them. This means that when the battle is taking place within the ground phase, there will be 2 teams of 32, or 64 total, engaged in combat. When the battle escalates to one of the capital ships, it will be lowered to 20v20. There will be 5 command posts to capture, all of which start in neutral state. Command posts are placed throughout the planetary surface and can be captured in any order. Holding the majority of command posts progresses your team's attack on the enemy ship by earning tickets. Once a team has earned enough tickets, their transports will arrive. For every person that reaches the transport in time, that team will receive extra tickets for their attack upon the enemy capital ship. The attack on the capital ship occurs in 2 subphases. The attacking team will have to override one of 2 doors, and from there they will have to plant a device to destroy critical ship systems. While defenders can interact to stop the timer from progressing, they are unable to reset it, so every second counts. Once the timer is complete and both power generators have been destroyed, the game is over. The attacking team only has a limited amount of tickets during their assault upon the capital ship. Should this ticket count reach 0 before they've destroyed the critical systems, the combat will be returned to planetary surface. So that is basically, if you don't arm both charges, it gets destroyed. There's no reset. It's just you gotta defend. All right, these are the last 2 capital ships. The Republic attack cruiser, or otherwise known as the Venator class Star Destroyer, was built for one purpose: ship-to-ship combat. Key areas on the Venator are the cargo bay and the reactor core. Those fighting for the Trade Federation will be defending the Separatist Dreadnought, the Providence class destroyer that was used heavily during the Clone Wars and one of the biggest ships in the Separatist fleet. Large enough to hold a blockade almost by itself, the Dreadnought's power is to be feared. Oh my god. Both the Detroit deployment bay and cooling vent room will be areas of interest while on board the Dreadnought. And the last one, so basically that's just telling you what you need to get rid of. So I guess this image is within the clone Venator ship. Clone Wars era. Here we go. Capital Supremacy will be a Clone Wars experience, meaning all the heroes and reinforcements available will be those from that era. This is the perfect opportunity to take control of our 2 new reinforcements, the dual-wielding Earth Trooper and the Vibro Sword-wielding BX series Commando Droid. The light side heroes are Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, and Chewbacca. The dark side heroes are General Grievous, Count Dooku, Darth Maul, and Bossk. I guess they picked Bossk. I don't know if Palpatine is going to be a little bit OP in this one, even though he was during the Clone Wars, but at launch, Capital Supremacy will be available upon Geonosis. This isn't the Geonosis that you know from Galactic Assault or Heroes vs. Villains either. Our goal was to make an environment that was created specifically with the gameplay of Capital Supremacy in mind. We can't wait for the Capital Supremacy to launch and are currently counting down the days until March 26. We'll see you on board your Capital ship. So that's basically all the information that they're going to give us. 4v4 heroes, 1 map. A lot of people on YouTube are complaining, oh, 1 map, 9 months, blah blah blah. It seems like it's from scratch. I guess DICE has a low amount of developers, so they can't have everyone working on one thing and leave something else behind. So honestly, the 1 map is good. Someone else pointed out that there's bugs and glitches that can be fixed to prevent from later maps. And then there's also the fact that Jakku has pretty much the same area. All they have to do is take the level itself from campaign and bump it on to multiplayer, and you're good to go. You have the interiors, you have the ground. It's pretty much, it's solid. So for me, I'm pretty excited. I will be dropping videos all day in 4K Ultra HD with some mods active. So stay tuned for that. Pretty much, I will be playing as the commando droids or the ARC troopers. I'm gonna try to get them as much as I can. Try to rank them up and try to use them. For now, that's pretty much the community transition. Nothing really all big except for a bunch of details. Nothing like oh, and also just to mention to you, the Supremacy map itself is smaller than the Galactic Assault version of Geonosis. It has been confirmed by Ben Walk. He has confirmed it already, so I'm gonna make another video regarding that issue, or what my take is and my locations and stuff for the command posts and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. But pretty much the basics that you need to know is 20v20, 12 AI bots per team. Pretty much, if you shoot the AI bots, it counts towards your points. Capture more command posts than your enemy. Your more command posts equals more tickets. When you reach a certain amount of tickets, get to those transports, and then attack the capital ship and destroy your enemy ship. Another one is just, it's a single map, so people are saying that they might get bored. It might be repetitive, but that didn't stop me from playing Geonosis for 5 days. So I love Geonosis still. One of the best maps. There was also, I think, Yavin 4, maybe Jakku, that might have been revealed for the other maps for the Supremacy. So we'll see. But pretty much that's it for this community transmission. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my disgusting voice, as always. Like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel greatly. And I guess I have nothing else to say, but may the force be with you, and I'll catch you guys and girls in the next Battlefront 2 video.